valuable to anyone, then I just don't really think you're bringing any value to anybody. People love making up arbitrary categories. That's what it feels like to me, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know about misunderstanding. It's like I don't want to misunderstand her. I don't know. I can't really ask her right now. But it's like I don't get it. I don't get the whole. How will we know the difference between these VTubers and the real VTubers? I just don't get it. The difference is I can't tell the difference. That's why I think the problem is. Well, who cares? Like, who cares though? Again, isn't that a problem with the algorithm that's saying that these people have models that are like made with AI, therefore their content is worth less? Like that's what I mean. How does that make sense? Voice of the Farm, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's what I mean. This all just seems really gatekeepy to me. Like I've heard this argument from a lot of people like that.
And if you make something like this so easily accessible, it's hard to differentiate this between, you know, two YouTubers. It's hard to differentiate this between, you know, two YouTubers and stuff like that. And then you get thousands of people flooding an already niche space. And you see, this is what I mean. This is the argument I saw earlier. Bro.
They're worried there's gonna be more VTubers.
Duper, thank you for the gift shop. Do you see what I mean, though? This is what I mean. Is like, well, if it's more accessible.
They only want a few people to be VTubers.
Have the money to do it, so I am threatened by that, and I'm just like, what is this, man? You know what I mean? Like for me, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. If 100 VTubers came to me and said, you know what, Leaflet? Now we have the power, and it's time to replace you. I'd be like, bring it on, bitch. You know what I mean? I mean, bring it on. Let's go. Let's see who can. Let's see who can do it better. And if you do it better than me, then fair enough, you win. Right? I don't know. I'm not like this. I'm not like. The more people that there are, the more competition there are, the like, oh my god, who knows that? Oh god, you know, I'm not like that. It just means like it's more incentive for me to succeed. It's more incentive for me to work harder. It's more incentive for me to make things better. You know what I mean? Just, oh man, I better up my game then. Oh, that person's doing that really cool thing and people really like that. I better do something like that. I better adapt. I better, you know, like for instance, like I'll tell you what, if there was a VTuber that was like always on time, and everyone was like, man, I really like that other VTuber, they're always on time on like Leaflet, and I'd be like, fuck, I'm still on time now, god damn it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, it would be like that, right? I mean, obviously, you know, capitalist is capitalist, yeah, exactly. So like I don't get threatened by it, you know what I mean? Like I really don't. I don't get threatened by it. Powder's always on time and I don't see you trying. She's in a different time slot, so shut up, Julio. Bitch. But this is what I mean. It's like I don't understand this. I don't understand this like, oh, well now that this exists, now everybody can VTube. I was like, hold on, but don't you guys want that? Don't you guys want that though? Right? I don't know. Am I
They
wrong
don't.
with that? Like, am I misunderstanding
They
this?
don't.
Like, I feel like I'm being crazy or something. Like,
Because that means more competition.
because I've had multiple people say this. This isn't just, you know, I'm not trying to go super hard on Cha-Cha or anything like that. I've heard a lot of people in the VTubing community say this exact same thing. You know, you should have a little bit more faith in yourself, I think, you know? Have a little bit more faith in yourself, and if you feel pressured, then, like, you gotta improve, you know? If everyone is super, no one is? Well, no, everyone would be super, but then, like, everyone would have the capability of being super, but then, like, you'll have super people who are more super, that they're, like, just better at it. Right. I don't know. I thrive in the competition. Like, honestly, like, anytime I got the competition, I'm like, yeah, let's go. You know, let's go.
You get people complaining, well, why do I only have 5 to 10 viewers. And I do think that it's...
See, the problem is that they're gonna blame AI now. They're gonna be like, you know, why do I only have 5 to 10 viewers? Oh my god, if it wasn't for Leaflet making that thing and opening the gate, then I would have everything. It is my right. It is my right as a VTuber aristocrat. I deserve to be here, right? And it's like, man, dude, I am not gonna lie, chat. I'm like the most American VTuber. I actually think so. I'm like one of the most American VTubers. I just want to throw the tea in the fucking water, and I want to say, you know what? Fuck you, government. Fuck all of the aristocrats from fucking England telling me what to do. This is my fucking land. Get the hell out of here. Also, I'm building a big ass ranch and guns. I still have to go. Thank you so much for the 50. Thank you so much. And maybe last year's for the 500. I hate American politics and I ignore, but you are a fresh air. You don't judge. You are a fair voice. I try to be. I just try to be honest about stuff, right? Like, it's honestly the reason I like Asmongold so much is, I feel the same way about Asmongold. I feel like he's pretty fair about stuff. He says what he's thinking, and and that's why I watch Asmongold on the TV and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm just trying to do the same thing, basically. Just my own way, you know, my own slightly different way of that, you know? But VTubers are not a niche, they're a way to put a face to a voice. Niches like history, yeah. Is it your program going to make more business down the road for artists? Yeah, if it expands. I think it's a little bit of both. I'm not retarded enough to think that AI won't replace some artists. It definitely will. But it will definitely make more demand. It will make more demand for high-end models, for sure. Anyway, because that's a natural progression, right? It's kind of like, think of it this way, guys. You know how you start with a wooden sword in the game, and then build up to, like, you know, your first green sword. You get the green sword, you build it to the next blue sword, and then eventually you got epics, right? And epics is like the VTuber model, like the epic. You look really cool, and like, you got cool art, right? But my cool thing, right? But I'm the quest giver that's giving you the green weapon. I'm gonna make sure everyone has a good green weapon, so that you can start your journey in like a good spot. Here's the green weapon. It is a bridge between, you know, eventually you will get to that, right? You will eventually get to the epic weapon, but you need a couple weapons in between. You can't just go like gray to epic. You need like stuff in between. That's what I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make stuff in between. Anyway, yeah.
Takes a lot of soul away from YouTubing. But I do think that it takes a lot of 5 to 10 viewers. And I do think that it takes a lot of soul away from...
What is soul, though? Like, what does that mean? Like, soul as in, like, the models? Like, but, okay, how is it less expressive than a PNG? I think it's more expressive. I think if a VTuber can, like, create the emotions, create the characters to like look exactly how
Get rid of the marshmallow.
and they can add emotions on top of that whenever they feel like, oh, I need that emotion, oh, I need that emotion. Like, let me, you know, it's like a short 30-minute project to make a set of emotions that will convey some kind of message.
Just had to have the Regeki.
They're able to convey more of their self to you. So I don't know how that would be less than a PNG.
YouTubing. But, is it creative? Oh, it absolutely can be, and it's going to be only more and more creative. If you want to do this with 2D art, something like this, to animate it and rig it, that's an
actually sounds very gatekeepy. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know her to, like, make a you know, like an accusation like that. I don't know her enough. I don't have, this is, like, literally the first video I've ever seen, by the way. Of Chacha. I've never seen another video by Chacha because I just don't have time to like watch people, right? And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know that much about AI. Maybe, like... The thing is, I've learned, chat, is a lot of people don't... And, you know, I'm not trying to say... I think this applies to, like, a lot more people. I don't think this Chacha. I think a lot of people don't think about what they believe. I don't think a lot of people sit there and really drill it in their heads, like long enough of, like, okay, so this thing that I have, this idea I have, has this consequence, which has this consequence, but then it also does this, but then, like, here are the flip sides of it. So what are the negatives? What are the negative externalities of this? And I don't think anybody thinks of things like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think most people do that. So it's kind of like, a lot of the times, emotion fills in those gaps. When you don't think about things on that level, the emotions seep through and they glue everything together. And that's when you start to have arguments that, like, you know, you might not even know what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, so what I mean by is, you might be saying things that have implications that you're not sure of. Does that make sense? So, like, for instance, like, a person that says, oh, you know, we should just let all the immigrants in because I feel bad for them. You're not thinking beyond, there is a sad person that wants to live in America like me, and that they want to make money like me. And then, like, you think, well, we should just let them in then, right? You don't think about, well, what are the rippling effects of that? They think of only, there is a person who wants to be here. Why shouldn't they be allowed to be here when they want a better life? And then they do that without considering everything else that happens after it. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, like third and fourth order consequences, right? May as well be another planet. Yeah, and a lot of people...
Am I gonna heal from this?
You would, so this is why people end up saying things. For instance, you hear people say, you know, I'm not saying that Chachi said this. I'm talking.
Hit me for 3K and then I can heal.
Because, oh, you know, Charlie Kirk was a really mean person. Thank God they shot him, right? They'll say something like that, but they don't understand the implications of what that means. Now, by saying that, you're saying that you want there to be more of this kind of violence. And, like, all of the downstream effects from, like, saying something like that and believing something like that has much more than just this one individual person. You understand what I mean? So when I hear a person say something that's, like, really, like, do you understand what, like, the implications of that? It's really hard for me to immediately judge them. But they seem like they're generally a nice person. Like, I don't know. I need to see more of their stuff. I need to understand them more as a person to be able to then make an inference as to, like, whether or not they actually understand that. You get that? So it's a little complicated.
Extra $1,000 to add to your YouTuber model. And that's one singular animation.
She's a nice person, she's not bright. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but, you know, honestly, like, even if that were true, I don't even think that's a bad thing, to be honest. Like, I really don't.
Think about the way that that's impacting things like our cartoons and stuff, too. It's interesting. People, you know, talk about what happened to Disney. Back when Disney was really good, and, you know, people were hand-drawing things. And then all of a sudden they moved to a different art style because it's faster, it's easier to pump out those videos.
Yeah, but see, they made really good things during that time. Like, the early Pixar stuff was pretty good. But I don't think people dislike Toy Story, like original Toy Story. You know, Cars, WALL-E, Up. Like, people really love, like, a lot of those films and find them to be, like, quite artistic and good. So it really isn't necessarily the shift to that. It's something else that happens.
Those movies, and the artistic form is lost. At the moment, my personal belief is that the current AI models cheapen the art of 2D creativity. Cheapen. Not in the sense that it's going to be cheaper to buy art. Because I don't think that we should praise the idea that, oh, this is going to bring down the cost of 2D VTubing, 2D art, because then people will charge less and everything.
Who the fuck is reading? So we should just pay people more because they should get paid more, even though the value... Wait.
the idea that, oh, this is going to bring down the cost of 2D
She literally said the cost earlier. What do you mean not money? She literally said cost. What could she possibly mean by cost?
You make 2D art because then people will charge.
If she said value, then okay. But cost. Cheapen, but didn't she say it cheapened, but didn't mean the cost? She literally said cost. Like just now.
Cost of 2D VTubing, 2D art because then people will charge less. You know,
see? Charge less, what could that mean other than monetary?
Because I think that, you know, the people still, artists, quality artists, still need a means to be able to support themselves in their livelihood.
Yeah, but see, I don't really believe that that's the responsibility of people. Like, the idea that the value of a thing should be artificially inflated, I don't believe in that. I think that they should provide more value or provide a better alternative, which I think a lot of them do, honestly, which is why, I mean, I still pay for art personally, right? And it's the reason, again, I keep bringing this up, it's the reason I have handmade knives, it's the reason I have handmade pots and pans. I've got hand-hammered fucking, like, frying pans, like, my entire, like, cooking collection's, like, handmade. Why is it like that? Is it better? Is it functionally better? Not really. It's like that because I like it. Because for me, it has a sentimental value. But it doesn't mean everybody, it's subjective, right? Not everybody has a sentimental value like that. Some people value functionality more. And a person that values functionality more may just want to buy the stamped knives and have more of them. Right? So it just depends what each
I need dark bribe.
person values. But
I need a good set of dark bribes to stop that.
yeah, I don't believe in just artificially inflating it. Like, oh, well, these people,
That I do have that one card that can stop that.
They deserve money. I don't think that they do. I think they have to earn it, and I think they earn it by giving value to other people, by giving more value to other people than the alternative, and that's how you do it. And again, this is going to affect really, really good artists. It's not. I don't even think it'll affect smaller artists that are like good, on time, and respectful. But all of the people that drag their feet, all of the people that can't compete, and they need this monopoly in order to even do anything, all fucked. You're all fucked.
Oh.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you guys to be like doomed, and I can't wait for you to go work at a gas station. But to all of the people that are you know, working hard and you're trying to create value for other people, you'll be able to do it one day. Not everybody can start in their dream job immediately. Plenty of people have pursued acting, have pursued game design, have pursued all sorts of professions while working another job. Many people have done this. It's been the case for all of humanity where people have their side hustle until it is developed to a point that they can then make their side hustle their main thing. This is just how it is. And art isn't special. Art doesn't deserve special privileges over anybody else. And this is the problem that I have with artists, by the way. And this isn't all artists. I have a problem with all artists. I have specifically a problem with the people that believe that they don't have to give any value and that they deserve their position just because they deserve it. Those are the people I don't like.
But yeah, it does create an oversaturation for sure. But yeah, that's what I wanted. Again, I did not want this because it's not.
I only care what's good for the consumer. That's it. I care about what's good for consumers and what consumers want because the market drives everything. The market is voluntary. The market is 100% voluntary. If you want to get a handmade model from a person, you have the right to do that because you're the consumer. If you want an AI model, you have the right to do that because you're the consumer. I don't like any of this like, oh, well, you know, we're gonna harass the fuck out of you. And, like,
Dictate the markets, yeah.
We will ensure that we come after you and that we yell at you and scream at you and we harass you until you give in to us. Or we will blacklist you, or we will blackmail you, or whatever the hell.
Should have free markets.
If you do not do this, we will ban you from all of our things. Like this is all. non-competitive. It is literally, it's literally what we try to do with the government to stop them from doing this. And this is also what creates cronyism as well. This is literally it. You're literally creating unfair competition.
To berate or belittle, leaflet, or anything. This is not diminishing. And this is just an example. I was very impressed by this, and I saw it, and I was like, this is why. This is why TikTok VTubers are being suppressed. It's greedy and cheap. This is why. It's because AI.
I just don't get the logic. I don't get it.
More and more and more and more.
I don't get the jump.
To the point where VTubing
like, am I missing something in chat? Like, I don't see it. I don't see the logical line. No, I'm trying to like approach this in as good.
Are the Guardians?
And I don't see the logical line at all.
I don't think I have a monster in my deck.
It just seems like a leap of logic to me. Appears to thank you so much for the
I think Inferno Tempest screwed me over.
In their algorithm stuff. Oh yeah, she seems very nice, very cool, absolutely. But yeah, I just want to.
Yeah.
I seem really nice. That's crazy. I never have people say that.
Might be
me,
screwed.
That don't know me already, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kind of give my thoughts about this because I do think it's super topical.
Yeah, try to guess
Might be screwed.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It could be that. Yeah, I think it's just not likely the reason. I think that the other reasons have much more higher probability of occurring. That being said, is it impossible that what she's saying is true? No, it's not impossible. It could be the case. It's just I think the odds of it are like incredibly low. Like I wouldn't even rank it in like the top 5 reasons that it would be the case. But
Probably need burial from a different dimension.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good video. I don't think she was that mean to me, honestly. Like, a lot of people were saying, like, that she was coming after me and shit. I don't really think so, to be honest. I didn't really get that from it. I think there were a lot of, like, kind of, like leaps in logic there, but, like, I mean, it's like I said, a lot of people do the same thing. And, you know, I mean, she was very nice.
I definitely need Maxi
At VTubing, and I appreciate that.
in order to draw.
Simba Amercon, thank you so much for the 100. Check the top comment and the reply.
Draw power is better in Pokemon.
ASF is cool, but it needs work as detectors and moderators. Oh, you can't see it, sorry. I see that one.
If you can't draw in
that's
Yu-Gi-Oh, you're screwed.
Definitely big sites like YouTube and TikTok that nuke VTubers. Their moderation systems for months have lumped in VTubers AI-related content. But like,
I don't know if I'm gonna deck him out before I die.
that's why are these implemented? Why are they? But hold on.
Like he's got 3 cards left, but
to me that she said it was AI. Well, at least likely to be AI. I don't know. Maybe
just
I'm
depends on what I get.
not understanding properly. I am
Change of heart.
I don't really understand people. Anyway. Yeah. So like I replied to this like with my silly thing, so like you wanna see it? It was a joke, by the way. It was like 100% a joke.
What's this one do?
I replied with ha ha ha, it's too late. Miss Chala head Chala. Cha-cha head Chala. I've been planning to destroy VTubing for years now. This is my master plan along to destroy it from within. And now finally my machinations have come to fruition. Fools. Sorry guys, I was an agent all along. Orders from the top. It's Owarida. This means it's over, by the way. On my way to get my own planet as a reward from Trump-sama, Obama-sama, Netanyahu-sama, Epstein-sama, Zeno-sama, Slanesh-sama, and George Droid, who is the realest planka I know, by the way, for completing my sacred mission to destroy you all. Artists were like fartists, am I right? I wrecked you all. All your art is belong to us. Make your time. Smell you later, you loser. But it was a joke. I said it was a joke just in case. This is a joke, by the way. If you think this is serious, you might be retarded. So, yeah, that's it. This was just a joke. I didn't mean this, obviously. I'm just being a little bit trolly, you know, as I am.
Trying to remember what that card was that got rid of his extra deck. There's a card that gets rid of his extra deck. Just can't think of it. They'd be perfect against this deck, against Sky Strikers. Then I think Snow is unbanned, so I could use Snow as well. I think so. Release just saved me. Yep, so release just saved me. Oh my freaking god, end turn. You can't draw. Unless he pulls something out of his ass. Draw phase. We freaking won. Oh my god, dude. We almost fucking lost that. I'm saving that. That's crazy. Such a good duel.